In Soir Bleu, painted by Edward Hopper in 1914, we see a group of very different people at an outdoor cafe. But for me, there's one figure that stands out: a clown. Seated alone at the table, dressed in full costume and makeup, he seems a bit out of place, lost in his own world, isolated.
I know someone else who's lost in his own world. You. I'm talking about you.
There's a paradox with this clown. Like many sad clowns, clowns are meant to bring joy, laughter, a lightness, but here he's anything but joyful. And I think that contrast emphasises his sadness. Like, because the mask represents joy and happiness up here, but the internal reality is down here, it's a bigger gap. But because that mask does exist, we know he's trying. He can wear a mask. That adds to a sense of depth with this guy. And that's interesting, intriguing. My mind is already thinking about this guy's life. Why is he sad? Why is he trying not to be? Why does he care what people think? Why does he not? What's happened to him? And where will he go? Edward Hopper was known for capturing moments of isolation, even in public settings, like his most famous work, Nighthawks. In Soir Bleu, our clown is surrounded by people, yet thoroughly alone, alienated. We should feel connected in social places, but sometimes that's where we feel the most invisible, the most alone. The costume, the painted smile, it's a facade, and with that represents more than himself. He represents a pretty universal human experience. I bet we've all felt like the clown at times, misunderstood or invisible. Yet there's a quiet strength in the way that he sits there, continuing to exist in a world that just seems to ignore him. Hopper doesn't show the clown in a moment of defeat, but in a moment of endurance, despite everything. The clown reminds us that even in our loneliest or saddest moments, we're still here. We continue to move through life, and that persistence, that resilience, that becomes its own kind of victory. This sad clown isn't just a symbol of sadness, it's a symbol of survival, of the human spirit that pushes forward despite everything. Because of Soir Bleu, because of everything, despite everything. Be amazing, whatever.
Soir Bleu, blah blah.
Clown. And you're a clown too. Get gone. I mean, you meant to follow or whatever.
Follow for more inspiration from art, science, philosophy and more. There's amazing in the world. And in you.